right, so we got ourselves a couple of limited time Oreos out on shelves, and these ones are special because they come in not one, not two, but 3 layers. Hello, food freaks, and welcome to That's Rank. I don't know what the heck is going on at Oreo headquarters, because when they decided to run their latest batch of limited time cookies, someone decided to triple stuff all of them, which is kind of apt because you guys aren't gonna believe this, but triple stuffed used to be my online dating name. You know what? Just decided to get that one out of the way good and early today. Let's eat some cookies. Figured we would start with the Neapolitan, and of course Neapolitan is the infamous 3-flavored ice cream. We used to get it all the time when I was a kid, although the ones that we got were mixed up into like one giant ball of multicolored fun. I can actually remember the first episode of The Simpsons that I ever recorded on VHS when I was 7 or 8 years old, and the scene that specifically stands out to me is that Homer's going to the freezer to try to get some Neapolitan ice cream, only to discover in his horror that somebody has carved the chocolate out of each part of the container. And now the idea of Neapolitan coming with its own individual slab was insanely intriguing to me. Apparently that was a thing that happened with other brands of Neapolitan ice cream. Like for you, what kind of Neapolitan ice cream did you have? To this day, I've never actually had the slabs where it's individually separated, and I feel like my life might be a little bit emptier as a result. Okay, so this limited edition promises a waffle cone flavored cookie with the 3 Neapolitan flavors of strawberry, chocolate, and vanilla in the middle. And maybe I need to personally reduce my skepticism a little bit here, but I'd be really surprised if the waffle cone doesn't taste exactly like a golden Oreo. Almost thought I didn't have a pull tab on this. I would have been so upset. The pull tab makes all the difference with the Oreo cookie. It smells kind of generic to me, like a cookie, which I guess is a good thing because this is a cookie. Let's give you all a side view so that you can see that all the flavors are represented in there, and this thing is a thick boy, let me tell you. If you love a lot of Oreo cream, you're gonna love this thing because there's a lot of stuff happening inside of this one. For me, I'm more of a balanced guy. I actually care equally about the cookie as I do about the cream. It's sort of like the way I raise my 2 children. How can you pick one of them over the other? At least that's what I'm told from people who have 2 children. I've actually only got one, and I imagine if I had a second, my firstborn would still be my favorite. Yeah, I need more cookie. This thing has become a giant, big, squishy, explosive sugar bomb in my mouth. I like the strawberry, oddly enough, and that's the part that I thought that I'd hate the most. It's actually a shockingly good strawberry flavor in here, and it's the standout. What I can't really decipher is the difference between the chocolate and vanilla, which is a little bit weird. They're just sort of both there. They're intermingling like wallflowers at a party, doing absolutely nothing to stand out. And I don't even care for golden Oreo cookies, which, by the way, I'm totally sure that these are. But what I like is balance. A cookie needs the cookie. This is all guts, which, that actually might be apropos. This is Halloween season after all. Guys, great marketing idea. Change this to Oreo guts, then we're getting somewhere. Unfortunately, I gotta judge the marketing exactly as it's been presented, and this is a D-tier Oreo. I'm super let down by this. And I'm actually worried about the precedent it's setting for future overstuffed Oreos, like those ones that we'll be reviewing momentarily. Hey, stay tuned to see if we get some redemption. So apparently this is a re-release of a past Oreo, but not only do I not remember this as a release, I didn't even know what the hell a Brookie-O was before I bought this package. And what it is a brownie, original Oreo cream, and cookie dough cream all packed up really tightly in this neat little package. Oh my God. Seriously, look at this thing. Its midsection is expanding faster than my own is. And it's actually probably even made of the same stuff. You know how most dads have beer bellies? Not in my case. This right here, this is pure Oreo belly. So this right here smells like a normal chocolate Oreo. You know, sometimes when you get Oreos, they smell like the cream in the cookie, like those super unfortunate sour yogurt Oreos I had a couple of months ago. Let's not talk about those again. My stomach's still a little upset from it. But by and large, when you have an Oreo cookie, it usually just smells like whatever this is here. What do you call this? Is this the cookie, the crust? They call these sandwich cookies, so the bread? Hey, if Jesus can claim that he's made of bread, then these cookies certainly can too. And the cream on the inside, biblically, is blood or is it wine? I think I'm confusing myself. Oh, whatever, let's have some communion. Like the last ones, there's way too much going on in here. So I'm actually gonna get a little bit blasphemous here for a moment, which I probably shouldn't be doing in the wake of just having had communion, but I actually think that they should have taken out the original Oreo cream. And hang on, I hear ya. The original Oreo, perfect creation. I'm with you, purist. So the problem is that it's not adding anything to this cookie sandwich. The thing is, it's supposed to be different than a normal Oreo, and I think that blending a brownie with some cookie dough is probably enough. I could taste those all by themselves. That extra layer of cream in the middle, it's like a tag along on a date night. Nobody invited you here tonight. We like you, you've got your place in the original Oreo. You know, you're a god in your existing role, but nobody's asked for you to be here tonight. I do like them better than the Neapolitan one because I'm getting two distinct flavors when I eat this cookie, and they're both really good flavors. I actually enjoy the gritty little pieces of chocolate inside the cookie dough. It's a fun texture to mix up the way too smushy middle of this cookie. And I don't actually think that the brownie is their usual chocolate flavor. I think they're going for something just a little bit fudgier here. Maybe I'm nuts, but it feels different to me. Still, that extra layer of cream is just too much. So I'm willing to bump this all the way up to the C tier, but I can't go any higher than that. I'm aware that this one here is a super popular cookie, but so are their mega stuffed Oreos, and those don't work for me either. Again, for me, it really is the balance that makes Oreo work. I've got an exercise for you. We're gonna role play for a moment. I want you to get inside my head and pretend that you're me. So I want me to flash back to when I was in college. Okay, it was actually more like last week, but I want to pretend that I wasn't a mature adult making mature decisions here. Have you guys ever made a peanut butter sandwich with like half the jar of peanut butter put inside the middle of the sandwich? You've got this big, thick boy, and it looks amazing. You take a bite, at which point your mouth starts to gum up, and you realize that you're going to have a heart attack and die. So that's the problem with these cookies right here, is it's literally the peanut butter sandwich that I just described, when all you really need is just a thin layer of cream inside of this. Maybe two if you're feeling a little bit frisky, but you know which ones I really love are the Oreo thins, especially the pistachio ones. Oh my God, those things are aces. But if you're someone who's all about a distorted balance of power, by all means, give these triple stuffed ones a go. But for me, I wouldn't repeat on either one of these two Oreo options. So tell me, is my opinion on the triple stuffed Oreo fighting words? I want you to come at me in the comment section, but only after you hit the subscribe button so that you and I can argue on the regular. I'll be waiting for you, Tiger.